to be here, Angela. Thank you for this opportunity, Baba and Angela, and all of our wonderful RT family. We've been so fortunate. I just want to thank everyone. Angela knows our hearts have been really for this house concert and offering opportunities to musicians and singers to come on board and sing for us. And there's been such wonderful response. I just want to thank everyone who's come forth and sung for Baba and our entertainment. I'd like to read something from Life at Its Best. This is one of my favorites. It's on page 22. It's called The Flash from the Eternal. The act of a perfect master is not repetitive. It is not merely the redoing of something previously experienced in the context of a new setting. It is the doing of something that cannot be done within the restrictions of the experiences of duality. It is a creation of the utterly new, a descent of the truth into the false. Hence, its creativity is infinite. The redeeming act of a perfect master is a flash of the eternal, in the midst of what is otherwise nothing but rigidly determined causation. This is the mystery of divine grace bestowed by the perfect master. And I don't know, I think part of the reason I love that quote so much is it reminds me of the 101 names of God, and the one that I love the best is Eternal Spring. So here's to our eternal spring. I'm gonna open with a closer. O Pavadigar, the preserver and protector of all. Without beginning are you, Lord, without an end. None do beyond compare, and none can measure you. Without color, expression, or form, or attributes to lend. You are unlimited, none can plumb your depths. Imperishable beyond conception by our minds. None can divide you, O God, you are eternal. None can see you but with eyes divine. You always were, always are, and always will be. You are everywhere, in everything and beyond. In the firmament above and in the deep. In all the seven planes and farther on. In all that's hidden to our eyes, in all we see. Beyond the trinity of worlds and in them all. You cannot be perceived, and none shall you depend. O Pavadigar, preserve, protect us all. Without beginning are you, Lord, without end. You always were, you always are. and always will be. You are the Creator, the Lord of Lords, the knower of all minds and hearts, omnipotent, omnipresent over all you tower. You are knowledge, infinite bliss, infinite power. You are the ocean of knowledge, knowing all, infinitely knowing, we can but tell. The knower of the past, the present and future, crowning even this, your knowledge itself. All merciful, benevolence, eternal. You are the Trinity of knowledge, truth and bliss. You are the source of truth, the one with infinite attributes. You are the ocean of love we sorely miss. Always were, you always are, and always will be. You are the ancient one, the highest of the high. You are Prabhu and Parameshwar. Beyond God, beyond God are you. Parabrahma, Allahi, and Allah. Yazdan, Ahura Mazda, and God, the beloved. Bodyguard, the preserver and protector of all. Without beginning are you, Lord, without an end. You are named Izad, the only one worthy of worship. We sing the universal prayer to you, amen. Jai Baba. Okay. This is a song called Love Like This. And it was written by two women, Kennedy Rose. I know that Rose is Pam Rose, but I don't know Kennedy's first name, so I can't tell you. A king would trade his finest crown for love, love like this. And warriors have laid their weapons down for love, love like this. Hearts will break 1,000 times for love, love like this. And arms will wait 1,000 nights for love, love like this. Love may come and love may go, but here inside your arms I know only you will ever show me love like this. You and I have finally found love, love like this, a place to lay our burdens down in love, love like this, and hearts can speak without a sound in love, love like this. What makes the world keep turning around is love, love like this. Love may come and love may go, here inside your arms I know only you will ever show me love like this. The moon has never, moon has never shone before in love, love like this, and I have never wanted more than love, love like this. I have never wanted more than love, love like this. Hey, Baba. Marianne Kennedy. Okay, thanks. Pam Rose and Marianne Kennedy. All right, let me have a little of this. Okay, now this is a song by Frances Brabazon. And the melody's by Judy Ernst. Called Take, Oh Take. Take, oh take my eyes away, memory be erasing. For myself I'll surely slay, by on May hair gazing. He came for our sake, you say, God to man blending. I call him break a day, where night has its ending. Take, oh take my ears away, that his words are hearing. As myself I cannot stay, if his love I am bearing. He's peace and love, you say, God to man bending. Oh, I call him break a day, where night has its ending. Oh, take my eyes away, memories be erasing. For myself I'll surely slay, by on May hair gazing. Jai Baba. All right. This is an old Bob Brown song, and I think it was one of Bob's favorites, only because of the way he looked when he sang it. Sorry for the slurp. It's called Moon Over Srinagar. And he used to just be so transported. The dawn is but a fading flower. The avatar loves fair design is gone before the parting hour. He blooms when we are all but blind. He wanders over every hill and vale, seeking every longing soul. He leaves his love behind as a trial to verify his only goal. And the moon is rising over Srinagar. His majesty is throned on high. Now we know just who you really are, yet still the time goes passing by, goes passing by. When hope has gone and trust their ending, everyone feels so alone. It's then he comes to us befriending. God knows how, but he feels at home. The sign is given through the sages. He takes birth again with men. He's on earth throughout the ages, be it Meribah or Bethlehem. And the moon is rising over Srinagar. His majesty is throned on high. Now we know just who you really are, yet still the time goes passing by, goes passing by, passing by. Jai Baba. More tea. Sorry. Well, this is a song by Buzz Connor. I'm not sure. I have to give me a second to find out what key I'm really in. Imagine a time. That will be all right, I think. It's called Would I Love You? Imagine a time when the unconscious divine was infinitely still. The everything completely empty of design, with nothing to fulfill. Then the sleeping sea awakened, erupting with its might, creating worlds of darkness and light. Would I love you? Would I know where the truth abides? If your arms were not open wide, the sea comes to the shore, calling silently once more. The stream of life began when the whim became a dream, so that God could know himself as God through the awakening, consciously and so. Through the grinding of creation, the journey must be taken, that God in each soul will awaken. Would I love you? Would I know where the truth abides? If your arms were not open wide, the sea comes to the shore, calling silently once more. In the splendor of his smile is the calling of eternity. All mysteries are there. He's the infinite return in love's timeless decree. Hold on to Mayhair. You are the source, the destination. A life that is true is lived for the sake of loving you. Would I love you? Would I know where the truth abides? If your arms were not open wide, the sea comes to the shore, calling silently. Would I love you? Would I know where the truth abides? If your arms were not open wide, the sea comes to the shore, calling silently once more. Jai Baba. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I'm at here. Just give me a second to put on my capo and tune up a little bit. Well, I've managed to hide a piece of paper from myself, which is really good. Okay. If I give my voice a minute, sorry. Well, it's wonderful to have everybody here. I'm trying to get over being nervous, but you know, it takes a while. It's troublesome when you put a capo on, all the strings go out, so it takes a minute to kind of get it back. As you all know, every musician has said this a million times to you. I'm saying it again. Thank you for your patience. Is the sound okay? Can everybody hear me all right? Yeah? Thanks, Betty. Come on now. I think that's pretty good. All right, so if I do it here. This song is called My One and Only Love. The very thought of you makes my heart sing like the April breeze on the winds of spring. And you appear in all your splendor, my one and only love. The shadows fall and spread their mystic charms in the hush of night while I'm in your arms. I feel your kiss so warm and tender, my one and only love. The touch of your hand is like heaven, a heaven that I long to know. The blush on your cheek whenever I speak tells me you are my own. You fill my eager heart with such desire. Every kiss you give sets my soul on fire. I give myself in sweet surrender, my one and only love. thought of you. Jai Baba. I'm not sure who wrote that. All right, this is a song. I hope I do it all right. It's a wonderful song. There's a couple that did a house concert for us a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a little longer, called the Levins. And they did a lot of Dan Ladinsky's translations or renderings, rather, of Hafiz. So I'd like to try to do one of the songs they did, which it just knocked me out of the park. It's called Every Child. And you guys, if you know it and you've heard them do it, I apologize in advance because they just really kill it. I'm just going to do it because it's so sweet. And when I heard it, I immediately had my eyes closed. And when they got to the payoff, it was Margaret Krask and Baba dancing. So we'll see what you guys get. I think this will be all right. Every child has known God. That's quite a claim. But they don't know God as a God of names, as a God of don'ts, a God of shame, or stormy moods, or any strange behavior. Not a king or a queen, a giant tyrant or savior. But every child knows God, not as someone they can see, a God who only knows for words. Wait for it. Come dance with me, come dance with me, come dance, come dance, come dance. Come dance with me, come dance with me, come dance, come dance, come dance with me. Oh, come dance with me. Every child has known God. That's quite a claim, but they don't know God as a God of names, as a God of don'ts, a God of shame, of stormy moods, or any strange behavior. Not a king or a queen, a giant tyrant or strange savior. But every child knows God, not as someone they can see, a God who only knows for words. Come dance with me, come dance with me, come dance, come dance, come dance. Oh, come dance with me, come dance with me, come dance, come dance, come dance with me. Oh, come dance with me. I'm glad they're not listening, but I'm glad you are. Jai Baba. All right. Can you see if Jan Boyd is here, Lara? Jan Boyd, can you look under the attendance and see if Jan Boyd is there? You don't see her? Okay. I wanted to kind of mix it up a little. I hope I'm doing all right so far. I'm doing a couple of different tunes, but I wanted to kind of have a little mix to move.
You're doing great.
Huh?
You're doing great.
Thank you. It makes me feel better. Thank you. I might do it anyway just because it's for fits. Okay, let's see here. What I'm doing is I'm dialing up people that I know that I can look at and say, oh, they're liking it. You're next, Miguel. I'm looking at you, girl. Mother C, good morning. Oh, good to see you. Thank you. I'll look at you next. And I see Elizabeth. I see some smiling faces here. This is wonderful. Oh, there's my friend Dana, my best friend since second grade. And Gail. Oh, thank you. And Barbara. Barbara's here. I see Michelle's back from her walk. Yay. Oh, this is wonderful. So many. Oh, VJ, thank you. And Mara Duvala, thank you for being here. Hey, I see Diana. All right, this is great. Such a nice group. Rosalie. All right. Okay, enough of that, I guess. All right, I just had to do this song because I love this. There's Gabriella. Hello, Gabriella. Carol Werner was going to try to be here in the morning. I don't know if she made it. I had to do this song for Maribod. You know, our hearts all yearn for Maribod. So Mother C, this is my only song I could pull together. Excuse me. And I did it mostly because I just really love the rhythm. So we'll see how I do. Maribod. They say that Baba's light shines bright in Maribod. They say his fragrance is wafting through the air. But I can't get a ticket there, 'cause COVID's also in the air. So here I sit and long for him and Maribod. I want to climb that hill to him in Maribod. His light and love comforts and sustains my heart. I remember him with every breath throughout my life until my death. My heart will fly on wings of love to Maribod. I'm gonna do that one again. I wanna climb that hill to him in Maribod. His light and love comforts and sustains my heart. Remember him with every breath throughout your life until your death. Your heart will fly like wings of love to Maribod. To Maribod. Marizod and Maribod. Maribod, Jai Baba. I steal melodies and write words. I guess Baba's gonna let me just be a thief for today. Well, oh, okay, there goes the music. Hopefully I've already sung them. Okay, 0 to 2. All right, well, I'm gonna try this because this was written by a great friend of mine who's passed away. I told him about Mara Baba many, 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 many years ago. I'm getting older. And he wrote this song for Baba, and it's probably the only kind of spiritual, but I don't know all the Baba music out there, but it's the only spiritual that I've heard. And so I love it. And in memory of D.C. Fitzgerald, I'm going to sing this song. I should get my husband in here. Let me do the verses though. Not so very long ago, I found a friend and I've come to know has an awful lot of work to do. For the time is short and the days are few. Has to keep that whole wide world spinning in the palm of his hand. He shares the cares of every woman, child. Yes, and he bears the fears of every man. Yes, and every day at sunrise, he just lights up the sky. And all alone along a lonely road, he hears every little baby when it cries. And after nightfall, he puts up all the stars to be a guide. Don't forget about the moon to set the seasons and to call the tides. For every creature, land and ocean, every flower on every tree. And after all these things, it just fills my heart to think that he still has time. He still has time for me. He will be there for me. He will be there for me at the end of this world. He will care for me, and he will comfort me until he comes for me at the end of this world. He'll be there for me. And after all is said and done, and the course is through, and the race is run, you look around, you seem like nothing's there at all. You never been so lonely, no one answers when you call. And after all my talk of heaven, it seems I just walked right into hell. And all I ever did was stand up in the last place that I fell. For all the times that I told the truth, and it did not set me free. But if I believe in anything at all, it's 'cause he believes in me. He will be there for me. He will be there for me at the end of this world. He will care for me, and he will comfort me until he comes for me at the end of this world. He'll be there for me, for me, there for me. He will be there for me. Ooh, my Lord and my God. Woohoo! Thanks, Miguel. Che Baba. Oh. see what I've dropped on the floor. Okay, so how are we doing on time here? I can't see the time so well.
11 o'clock.
Okay,
You're doing good. Yeah. You have
Good?
time, Ruth. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Awesome.
all right. Thank you. Slurping my throat tea here. Trying to see where's Sally J. Where's my friend Dana? Good morning, Dana. All right. Well, I see Michelle's back from her walk, so if she's still here, I'll do this one for her. She always loves to hear it, so I'm happy to sing it. And I might take it up a little bit. I don't think Debbie Nordine is here, but every time Debbie, I sang with Debbie, you know, not every time, but she would always remind us to bring our voices up to our heads and to get them out of our chests. And so I'm trying to bring it up. All right. I think I just beat my guitar right out of tune. All right, what's up here? Sorry, one more second. I do rely on my bass E, so I hate to have it out. So this is called He is the King, and it was written by Daryl Smith, who I'm fortunate enough to call a friend here in Chapel Hill. He and his wife, Susan, and Daryl's just an incredible musician and songwriter, and he has a son who is also a professional musician. So anyway, this is just such a beautiful song. He is the King. He is the King, and I belong to him. This world is his. His love is in everything. What more can I do but try to serve him? What more can I give but all that I have? What more can I learn? Oh, I got lost. I'm sorry. He is the King, and I belong to him. This world is his. His love is in everything. What more can I do but try to serve him? What more can I give but all that I have? What more can I learn but he's all in all for one and all. Meher Baba, he cares for me, that I may care for him. He gives me love, that I may love him. If I am hungry, I am fed. If I am weary, he gives me rest. If I am lonely, he's my friend, the only one. Meher Baba, What more need I? And yet these tears I weep, each passing joy, alas, is bittersweet. Each day I pray to love him more, each night more earnest than before. And though he waits so patiently, I'm never really free. For Meher Baba, this song is his. Its notes belong to him. He gives the tune, and I must sing along. And if I'm haunted by the sound of empty words spinning around, I know that this will go someday, when his love is really found. Meher Baba. And if I'm haunted by the sound of empty words spinning around, I know that this will go someday, when his love is really found. Meher Baba, he is the king, and I belong to him. Jai Baba. This is called Oh Baba. Oh Baba, 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 I love everything you do. Everything about you ain't nothing but the truth. Oh Baba, 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 you're the ice cream on my pie. You're the flower in my garden, you're the apple of my eye. Oh Baba, 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 you're the reason for my life. You're the rhythm to my heartbeat, you're the daylight to my night. Oh Baba, 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 I'm dazzled by your charms. I could watch you walk for hours, I could die right in your arms. Well, there's something about you, Baba, that simply sets my soul on fire. Your touch is like Baba lightning traveling down my copper wire. Oh Baba, 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 you're the twinkle in my toe, you're the motor in my roller, you're the movement of my float. Oh Baba, 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 you make me smile that smile. Without you there's no meaning, without you there's just no style. Oh Baba, 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 you make me wanna wail. I'm a wolf on your full moon hillside, I'm a lifer in your jail. Oh Baba, 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 you mean everything to me. Without you it's all empty, without you it's just a dream. Well, there's something about you, Baba, that simply sets my heart aflame. The temperature starts rising at the very mention of your name. Oh Baba, 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 I love lights my day, darkness. I'll do it again. Oh, Baba, Baba. I looked at his smiling face, and he just took me away. Oh, Baba, 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 I love it when you smile. Your laughter lights my darkness. Your kisses turn my dial. Oh, Baba, 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 there are no flaws on you. Your skin smells like the morning. Your eyes sparkle like the dew. Oh, Baba, 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 always keep me by your side. No matter what the landscape, always be my guide. Oh, Baba, 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 why must you ever leave? I want you with me always. I'll never let go of your sleeve. Well, there's something about you, Baba, that simply sets my soul on fire. Your kiss is like Baba lightning traveling down my copper wire. Jim Meyer. All right. 3 more minutes. I think I have a little more, but that's all right. Let's see. What was I doing here? So after work. Okay, so I don't know if this is true, but I think a few people told me this, but you know how rumors get started. This is by Hafiz, and apparently when he was united, when he merged, this was the first thing he wrote afterwards. So I don't know. It's called At an End. The days of distance and the nights apart, all the long lonely winters of the heart are at an end, are at an end. No more forever shall the autumn gloom, no more forever December's frozen tomb. The swift-footed April fills the world with fragrance and bloom. Oh, my own love and friend, our grief is at an end. Our grief has ended and our joy's begun. We've climbed the night at last, we've reached the sun, and the whole world is bright with the effulgent face of our delight. Oh, my beloved dearest friend, our grief is at an end. Deep within the scented shadows of your hair, I'm so happy I can scarce believe I'm really there. I bow my head and weep for very bliss, too happy even to kiss. For love, a most desired and lovely friend, the solitary night is at an end. What do I care that for love of your fair face I throw to the wide winds my work and place? For my work is just to love you, when where you are is the only place I know. Oh, beloved, most cherished friend, our grief is at an end. To the wine shop swiftly let us come, with guitars and voices and loud exultant drum, and with a mighty voice to the sake call, deep cups and many, many cups of wine for all. What matter how much money that we spend for our most lovely and beloved friend? Today the grief of Hafez, the long grief, in a wild blessedness beyond belief, is at an end. The days of distance and the nights apart, all the long lonely winters of the heart are at an end. Are at an end. Yeah, there's something we can all look forward to. All right, get in there. All right, I'm going to try this. This is a song by James Taylor. And it was written by a fella here in Chapel Hill. The words were, and James Taylor put the melody. And it has always just struck me for some reason in such a deep way. And that's why I want to try to do it. I'm sorry. Larry, can you look up the word, who wrote those words for the new hymn with James Taylor? Reynolds Price is the fella's name. I think he became known as a pretty amazing poet. Well, this is the best I can do. And it'll take me a minute to find myself, so give me a second here, because the chords are strange. Source of all no, I don't have it yet. Sheep, dog, jackal, rattler, swan. We hunt your face and long to trust that your hid mouth will say again, let there be light. There it is. I think I got it. Source of all we hope or dread, sheep, jog, jackal, rattler, swan. We hunt your face and long to trust that your hid mouth will say again, let there be light. A clear new day. But when we thirst in this dry night, we drink from hot wells poisoned with the blood of children. And when we strain to hear steady home and beam, I don't have it, our ears are balked by, I still don't have the melody, sorry. And howls of desolation from the throats of sisters, crying at the gates for bread. Even our own feeble, there it is. I'll try it again. source of all we hope or dread. I still don't have it. Sheepdog, jackal, rattler, swan, we hunt your face and long to trust that your hid mouth will say again, let there be light, a clear new day. But when we thirst in this dry night, we drink from hot wells poisoned with the blood of children. And when we strain to hear a steady homing beam, our ears are balked by stifled moans and howls of desolation from the throats of sisters, brothers, wild men, clawing at the gates for bread. Even our own feeble hands ache to seize the crown you wear and work our private havoc through the known and unknown lands of space. Absolute in flame beyond us, seed and source of dark and day, maker whom we beg to be, our mother, father, comrade, mate, till our few atoms blow to dust or form again in wiser lives, or find your face and hear our name in your calm voice, the end of night. If dark may end, wellspring goal of dark and day, be here, be now. Well, Jai Baba. All right, I think one more song. We okay? 24. All right. All right, this is called The Circle by Jamie Knoll. The circle formed by birth and life and death, it whirls and curls, unfurls with every breath. And the question has always been, where will the circle end? Confusion will only grow for those who do not know. Meher Baba is the source and goal, the spark that prompts the journey of the soul. And it fills us with devotion for the words he has not spoken. He is the answer, how and where and when the circle will end. The circle spins until the end of time. But time being creation of the mind, it cannot really begin, neither can it end. For with all its great display, it can only pass away. Meher Baba is beyond the mind, beyond the limits of both space and time. And he suffers so completely, 'cause he loves us all so sweetly. He is the answer how and where and when the circle will end. Got lost here, sorry. And though the circle may seem to contain the worlds of suffering, hatred, fear, and pain, the darkness can never win the battle in the end. For although the time comes slow, one day the world will know Meher Baba is the source of light, the hope that burns throughout the darkest night. And he sends a constant shower of glory, love, and power. He is the answer how and where and when the circle will end. The circle will end. The circle will end. Jai Baba. All right. I got one more Bob Brown, honey bunny. I got one more Bob. Okay, I'll end with this. I'll just tell this story real quick. I was at the center. It might have been my second, third time, I don't know, but Baba was really giving me a hard time. And I went into the lagoon cabin and I was sitting there, and every evil thought I ever had, I mean, down to people's shoes, every terrible thing I had ever thought seemed to just be flying out. And it just kept pouring out. I was sitting at the chair on the ground at Baba's feet there, and I just started weeping, and my nose was running, and it was just pathetic, and it was hot. It was like dead July where not a breeze stirred. And I was sitting there and I'm weeping and gnashing my teeth. And all of a sudden I just said, well, listen, if I am that bad, Baba, then why am I here? And I'm not leaving until you tell me. So I'm camped out right here until you tell me. And all of a sudden, I tell you, there was not a breeze or a wind, but this big blue hydrangea that was in one of the vases next to Baba's chair started to bow its head. And I said, whew, that's enough for me. Thank you, Baba. And I ran back to the green cottage where the women stayed and just passed out in the sweat and the tears and the joy. And then later, I had made a new friend, and his name was Bob. And I told him this story about the flower nodding its head at me. And so he wrote this song. We were walking through the woods at the center, and he had a ukulele, and he wrote the song on the ukulele. And it's a little different now. He wrote it kind of as a peppy song. But then later on, it became this kind of mellow song called The Great God Man. Once in a while, there comes the great God man who comes for every man. His smile is so sweet that the trees bow down to see, and all the stars twinkle to catch his eye. And even the flowers, even all the flowers, even the flowers nod their heads in sweet reply. Once he comes, he comes. Once he goes. But while he's here, you know, he'll steal the hearts of everyone. Many times he comes, many times he goes. But while he's here, you know, he'll steal the hearts of everyone. Once in a while, there comes the great love man who comes for every man. His eyes are so pure that they're just like pools of love, and his hands are like a satin pillow. His feet are so tender, even the stones surrender. Even the stones surrender to his love. Oh, once he comes, he comes. Once he goes. But while he's here, you know, he'll steal the hearts of everyone. Oh, many times he comes, many times he goes. While he's here, you know, he'll steal the hearts of everyone. Ooh. Jai Baba, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time and your kind attention. Sending love.
Wow,
Jai
Ruth.
Baba.
Yeah. Wow. So beautiful, so gorgeous, so yeah, lovely, fabulous singing, Ruth. Thank you so much. Loved it and enjoyed it.
Jai
Thank you.
Baba, thank you.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Now I would like to unmute everyone.
Hey, Chita. Lisa. Yay. There's my niece, Lisa.
Love you.
Now you can unmute.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Dana,
Thank
love
you,
you.
Ruthie. It was lovely. Thank you so
Great.
much. Beautiful.
Oh, you're
Love
so
from
good.
Ahmednagar.
Thank you, Mother C. I'm so glad you were here. Oh, and
Me too.
Thank
It's Diwali too. Happy Diwali, everyone. And
Oh, yeah,
I'm a
Diwali.
Mother C.
beautiful concert, Ruthie. Thank you.
Sure.
Great.
Wonderful,
you.
Ruth.
Time. And I see Honey Bunny's here too. Thank you, Honey Bunny. Susan Smith's face is up there. Crew.
Chitra.
This avatar has. I'm just impressed. Corinne,
Beautiful.
Dana.
Thank you.
Are you on
Dana,
mute?
what was Ruthie like in second grade?
You on mute?
In second grade, she was wonderful, full of life and mischief.
not
Yes,
I
she
ate my
was.
hat. So good.
She's always been my best friend, no matter what.
Oh, beautiful.
So
Yeah.
sweet.
You have good
It's a
taste.
beautiful
You have
friend
good
to have.
taste.
I'm lucky. I'm blessed by Baba.
I ate my hat on the way home from church. in
You ate it
second
in church.
tells that story. I was soon to admit to it, but yeah. I was a little
did.
Billy goat. Liked paper too.
You were a little angel.
So great. I'm so glad that your cold got better so you could sing for us.
Oh,
You're so
Ruth, you
wonderful.
ate Thank you very much, Ruthie.
yeah.
Grateful. Oh my gosh, Daryl and Susan. Was Daryl there, Susan?
Thank you. It was a very wonderful concert.
Yes, it was, Marvin.
Yeah, the room. We're in our studio working right now. I was there the whole time though. I walked the dog, but I put my phone on and my headphones on. So I heard
Susan.
Oh Pavarti Gar and
Oh, Artigar. Yeah.
Love it.
Susan Smith. Did Daryl
Yeah.
hear me? Did Daryl?
No, yeah, I sent you a note. He had to work, but
No. I wouldn't want to. I don't want him to hear me sing.
oh no, he missed it. I'll tell him to check the recording.
Oh,
I wish he would be able to find time, but he's a hardworking man.
Yeah. Hey, did you start at 10:45?
No, 10:15.
Oh, darn. I had 10:45 down. That's what I thought it was. Wow, what a short concert. Darn.
it's recorded. It's recorded.
Yeah.
Had a great time. I was nervous,
Hey,
but thanks to all of you.
You should go rest
Ruthie.
now, Ruth. Your voice okay?
Yeah, it's
Thank
okay.
you, Ruth. I am so happy to listen your music. Wonderful. So
Thank you.
happy.
So
You're
cute.
Thank you.
Ruthie, Ruth,
Alex.
that was such a wonderful, wonderful concert. And that story, what an incredible story. The back scene of Bob Brown's very famous song, The Great God Man. And it all came out of your time there, sitting below the couch on the ground there in the lagoon cabin. Wow, that was awesome.
Well,
Thank you so much.
I've also never had that experience again of having Baba just bring out this vast. I mean, I felt like I was just regurgitating at his feet. That's what it felt like. I just couldn't believe the amount of stuff in me that he just.
Good thing you didn't hold on to it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Hey,
Oh, that's
Ruth.
great.
That's why the flower.
Ruth.
Yes, Al.
Ruth, you know I love your concert. I have a request, if you don't mind.
What's that?
Can you come down to Myrtle Beach and give a live concert at the Circle of Friends? I'll talk to the board of directors. There'll be no problem paying for your airfare. You're welcome to stay in my guest room. It's the biggest room, twice as big as the other. It's got double beds in there and its own bathroom. And I'll take you around. We can have a couple of home concerts, a couple of dinners. Then you can visit the Meher Center.
And
I'm trying to make you an offer you can't refuse.
Sounds like a great offer.
Her husband
also, he's singing with her.
When an Italian
And then, of course, it'll be on Zoom again. So all these, if all of you agree to it, Let
Yeah.
her know. We're
Yeah.
waiting.
In the house. I'm just so sequestered in this house. But listen, the minute they get the back seat and we're safe, I'll be there. Baba willing, always.
Hey, Ruthie, I just wanted to say it was a fabulous concert, and I loved all the choices you made. They were really
Yeah.
varied and interesting.
Yeah.
And your part Vartigar was one of the best I've ever heard.
May
So,
I do one?
and
Oh,
Carol,
yes, yes. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carol Verner was there too for a short time, just so you know.
Thanks. I just have this one last song that I
Yay.
Yay. There is the encore.
Not the one I thought I missed about the stranger, the wayfarers. You already did that, I bet.
Oh, the lovers. I didn't do that either.
Oh,
Lovers. I love that song.
I love that one. I love
that's
that
a really
song, The
good one.
Lovers.
All right, I'll do that, but I just want to do this one because there's words to it, and the melody is one of those melodies that I stole.
Oh, what do you got?
I stole it from Neil Young.
Wow.
But there's a
Pocahontas.
disturbance. We can't hear you so
Yeah.
smoothly. I think we need to be muted again.
Yeah, let's mute all again.
Yeah, mute us.
Okay, Jai Mer Baba Ruth. It's Meher Chand Nori from Hyderabad. Jai Mer Baba.
Wow.
Thank you, Shant. Thank you so much for being here.
See, how do we mute all?
Some people can. I don't know.
Shalaja, can you mute us?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruth, you can go ahead. Can you unmute, Ruth?
Okay, here we go. His love is like the mountain, it takes your breath away. His love is like the quiet time you search for in your day. His love is the deepest thing you know. The only thing that sets your heart aglow. His love is like the sunlight in the morning through the trees. His silent love envelops us in the morning breeze. The ocean and its love spray. The best part of every day. His love is like the ache and pain when you think that he is gone. His love is like the tears of joy when you find out that you're wrong. His love is the deepest thing you know. The only thing that sets your heart aglow. The only thing that sets your heart aglow. So anyway, I loved the melody and I stole it.
So beautiful, Ruth. Wow.
All right, I'll do the lovers and that'll be it. Since Susan was late, I can't let my friend down. I guess this is all right here. Let me just make sure I got the words. I've only sung it, but I'm always afraid I'll forget something. All right, Pava. Okay. No, here it is. I hit it. Okay, try this. I better do it at one. Let's see how this goes. As Jim Meyer says, this is for us. They travel on the rivers, they travel on the rails, they travel in the air and on the sea. They travel the long distances through valleys and through vales to finally rest at their beloved's feet. Finally rest at their beloved's feet. Some of them are beggars, some of them are kings, most of them are somewhere in between. Sometimes they are lonely in their wanderings, still they're ever driven by the dream. They're the seekers, they're the pilgrims, they're the lovers, they're the children. They find their way to places where wise men fear to tread. They enter realms where few have ever been. They're helpless and they're hopeless, far less alive than dead, yet the rest of their journey lies within. They sing songs of the new life, inviting calamities. They shun all worldly hopes, lusts, greeds, and fears. Their melody is suffering, they seek pleasing only God, for the music of surrender is all he hears. They're companions, they're fearless, they're comrades, they're peerless. They worship at the altar, no church or mosque can hold. Their songs are, their prayers are often signs of love's sweet sad tale. They worship a beloved whose beauty is untold, but whose face is hidden deep behind self's veil. The lovers love with passion, the lovers love with heat. They wear their open hearts upon their sleeves. They hurl their reckless body headlong down Love Street. Never do they look to see who grieves. They're the fire, he's the ocean. Their desire, his devotion. In beginningless beginning, when time and space were not, the infinite existence was asleep. But somewhere in that everywhere there hatched an amazing plot for God to awaken from his sleep. From imagineless imagining sprung lovers like you and me to travel through the valleys and the vales. Our journey is in awakening to God's infinity, so God himself finds pleasure in love's sweet sad tales. He's awakening in his lovers, their hearts are breaking when they're uncovered. He's awakening in his lovers, their hearts are breaking when they're uncovered. Jai Baba. Thanks, Larry. Thanks, whoever hung around.
Wow, Ruth, that's so beautiful.
Thank
Beautiful concert.
Thank you,
So gorgeous.
Jai. Thank you
so much.
for helping me out today.
Oh, it's an honor and it's so pleasure to be here. Thank you so much, Ruth. Jai Baba. And unmute everyone.
All right. Well, I think
What a beautiful
you
ending.
so much,
Oh.
Really beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks for the bonus tracks.
Yeah, the bonus.
Bonus